Fatality.
Morning, 6 a.m. Probably should have left a couple minutes ago, but it got real Canadian last night. It's minus 22 right now, Celsius. Took a little bit longer truck to warm up. It's definitely not hot right this minute. Gonna mosey on in. Dude, had my 2 days off here. Just had Friday, Saturday. Today is Sunday. And I texted him the other day because I had to go back for another eye exam so the doctor could look at my, he wanted to look at it non-dilated because he was expecting everything to be fine. But then I got all dilated up and froze my eye bulbs and all that stuff. And then he's like, yeah, well, we're going to have to reschedule you sooner than later. Because I was like, okay, well, if I got to redo it, I'll wait until spring and do it, even though it sucks because all winter you got a lot of night driving. It's not like really annoying, but I notice it and I'm like, well, I definitely don't want to put up with that. So yeah, it's I don't know if it's the 30th today of November, if it's December 1st. Haven't looked on my phone. I think it's the 30th today, because I looked and that short on the Crown truck is coming out today and it said November 30th. So December 3rd, going back to get the eye operated on. This time I will be sitting at home for the week doing sweet nothing. It just kind of really screws me for Christmas and all that stuff. I want to pull all the holiday pay to kind of make it work, but I'm just like, what else do you do, man? I'm like, I try to gingerly work, and then I don't know if it's something I did while I was working, because I took it super easy. And the doctor's like, well, even just driving vibrations, I'm like, sometimes can offset it. I'm like, well, I waited 3 days before I went back to work to my super light duty, but literally been on the eye drops thing, and now I'm back to, I gotta take all these eye drops all over again. I'm just like, oh, the eye drops. Back to, got one bottle twice a day, another bottle 4 times a day, till I get to the surgery. And then after that, then I got 3 bottles I gotta take throughout the day for 7 to 10 days, and then the remainder of 18 days or so, I got one that I got to take twice a day. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. We're gonna rip on out and go grab a coil that we took out to ANC Road there. It's ready to come home, so I'm like, okay, can do that. Well, he's like, can you work? I'm like, well, nothing's changed. I'm like, it's not gonna move now. He's like, I just gotta go in and get it done before it's sooner than later, because it's still kind of healing, right? And he's like, well, we want to kind of get in there and get it adjusted beforehand. I'm like, okay, copy that. I guess I won't be waiting until spring. Kind of a bummer, but what do you do, right? Okay. don't be a workaholic. Well, it's not the fact that to be a workaholic, it's that I can't afford to take a week off. But we're gonna have to. I definitely got enough videos to cover. I think I'm almost like got a month buffer, so I can definitely take a week off. Mosey on into the shop, see if they did anything on my truck. It'd be nice if they at least had a look at that diff. Probably gonna send the truck to Lennox to get the winch. I don't know, whatever they're gonna do. It's gotta go to, he said, the boss asked, because I text him. I'm like, are we just waiting until stuff like completely blows up before we like fix it? Because I'll stop writing stuff up then. I just feel like I'm wasting my time here. I'm like, I write stuff up and it just kind of like get put on the back burner because we got to do a CVIP on a highboy when we got 5 other highboys. I'm just like, my winch is fucking dying. It all just kind of came up. I've noticed that it's been, I used to be able to pull it out. As long as the band brake was dry and I haven't had any moisture for a couple days, I could pull it out by hand. I used to double line by hand. And then it's been getting stiffer and stiffer and stiffer. And ever since I got that truck, I could never get grease on the left side of the drum. So I was like, we should probably try to put the porta power on it and see if we could blast through whatever is going on in there that's blocking me from being able to grease. Because sometimes that will work. We've done it on like trailer scissor grease joints, you know, and other areas at road train, and we actually had good success. Sometimes you got to heat the shit out of it, but it's a little different for a winch because you got gaskets, seals, bearings and stuff. And then we still haven't fixed the leak on the right side of the drum either, which makes it leak all its hydraulic fluid. Well, not all of its hydraulic fluid, sorry, the inner gear fluid level doesn't stay where it needs to be. So I don't know if that's screwed up. Probably, yes. I've been trying to get them to rebuild that whole winch this whole time, but you're just like, oh, we fixed this little piece, fix that little piece, and then I got another problem, right? So I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. It's not mine. I don't make the decisions, but I'm like, I'd rather have the winch probably should be fixed before you CVIP that highboy, and they're like, well, we got 3 CVIPs we got to do probably on trucks, which, yeah, I get it, it's important. We need these 3 trucks to keep the world going around in circles, right? But I'm just like, we definitely, someone's going to have to get the short end of the stick because this winch is kind of important. Truck without a winch, not a very good truck. Of course I'll go in, it's probably Sunday, I don't think anybody will be in, I don't know. The mechanic's got these new weird schedules where someone's already kind of there from 5 a.m. to like 10 p.m. So I don't know if anybody's there on Sundays. I guess I'll know if my truck's not in its parking spot, then I'll know. Maybe it's parked outside, minus 23. Chilly Willy. booster's over there. Still gotta unhook some hydraulic lines and stuff, and then we'll pull the swamp mat out from underneath the reel. And we'll pull ahead. Loader will bring the booster over because it's kind of tucked in a sweet spot where it would take me a lot to get it out. Don't ask me, because I don't know. Everybody's like, what do you use it for? I'm like, I don't know. Continuous tubing is the best I can say. It goes down hole. They can prep all sorts of tools and fit on the end of it to do all sorts of things. Clean outs, plugs. I do believe they use it for perforating. I don't tell you. Flow tests. Don't know, boss. But there's lots of YouTube videos, actually. I think Step, Trican, to name a few, that they have like some kind of like seeking employment kind of videos where they kind of explain it a little bit. So that might help if you guys have questions. That window's all dirty. Alright. We'll move out so he can bring me the boost. I don't think anything's been looked at in my truck, so fingers crossed. It's pretty much right where I left her, as far as I can tell. I did see a little bit of heat in the rear diff, so that means that maybe they put some oil in it. It was empty, it was reading 0. And I'm like, that's weird, because 2 of my diffs worked. Guess we're about to find out, because it's going to get hot here in a minute. Okay.
Hey!
I'll get the rest. Thanks, man.
You're all good then?
You betcha.
Thank you, man. I'm done.
See you next time. Oh, this one goes there. This one should go here. The angel question or two blue ones. Well, I guess one's blue and one's not colored, so that's the worst I can do. Get fucking grease all over myself. Flunged up. Hopefully it's not froze up. It was pretty warm when we came out, and then it got terribly cold while I was here. It's only like minus 12 right now, so we'll do some pre-trip stuff. And we'll get going. Copy medic, gate 26. Gerald with Brawler, check it out. You too, thank you. Loaded heavy, leaving it at 26 with the coil. Any empties coming in? They just made the quarters. They got an exact measurement of like, what do we need to get a coil through here? Okay, make it just less than that so we can make the driver sweat a little bit. Loaded heavy. drop in weight, no big deal. Definitely can't get around. Barefoot now. Can't just push you right straight into the ditch if it's icy enough. We got a lot of gravel here. Just gotta take your time. Loaded heavy coil 1 on the 826. Oh, I forgot to open the winter front. Bros be laying down some logs right here. Forgot to open the winter front. Sweet. Stand beside your truck. That's what I wanted to do. Carry my speed up the hill here. The 2-cat on again. It's kind of cold out. 22 when we left. For a little bit around Bratton there, warmed up to -11. I was like, oh, sweet. And then before I knew it, it was back to -18. I was like, oh, shit. And a white cord warmed up a little bit. And it's not bad, but the sun is, we're cloud covered today and probably got a little bit of wind right now. You love it. I know you do. They got valves like us. It looks slow. Doesn't look happy. It's just full of love. Alright. Now I want that off. Regulated air off. Common air on. We'll see. It's got a sweet mark on it, and sometimes it overboosts. The only way I could get more shim is to hang it over a hump, so I could get. Oh, bro, it's walking. I should have. Going back the other way. Oh, that sucks. I think it's just going for that camp at the bottom of the hill. His pickup's probably there. You get a little bit more, right? Like, see. We could grab more, but you gotta dip. And then if you're on a flat spot and you want to boost her off, you have to kind of undo it the same way. You gotta get it over a hump so you can get, because it'll be jammed. You won't be, you can beat the shit out of that to get it out, but it's not normally the way you should do it. Oh. So these two had so little of weight on the back that I was skidding the tires when I stopped here. Also not a good thing. That's how little I had in it. Off-road. So we'll let that ejaculate. I've already looked at everything here like 5 times. It's supposed to be tucked in there. Now it's frozen. Fix that light. So yeah, continuous coil wrapped all the way on this fucking sweet reel. It's heavy, very heavy. I have weights from last time. I feel like the suspension is way more down than before. Boom! The best thing to do is just drive for a bit, let everything max out, and then come back and check it. There's fucking ice everywhere. Go up to the top of the hill where it's pavement. Give it some time to build. Oh, my finger. Gotta make sure sometimes they crank up the override for some reason. But the air has to be dumped all the way off before you could hit override. Or else it won't do nothing, I don't think. Alright, top of the hill. Please don't let there be red tape showing on the shock. Yes, it is. Look, it's just. So that's at its point of, hey, this is almost too much. But like I said, when you put this much weight on the back of a booster, you need to almost shim it pretty heavy, or else it'll overboost, right? That is just borderline. That red tape goes. We're just showing the red tape. The red tape's like up to the top is there, so that'll be alright. Struggle with all their boosters, I don't know why. It even like, you can override the trailer, and that's how I got one more hole that it's in now, because before it was like right past the red. I was like, whoa.
you getting back up after that? That is so bullshit. I stabbed you through the eye.